Hello everyone, today we will talk about transit Jupiter. Jupiter transits the first house. The way transit Jupiter behaves in the first house depends on the position of the first house. This transit can be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in the first house or aspects towards the owner of the first house. But the basics are this. A wave of optimism and confidence characterizes this period, and you will radiate many of your positive qualities that can open up many possibilities. Jupiter is also called a lucky planet in astrology, and its entry into the first house is positively welcomed, so we can say that this transit is very positive. There are only 2 cases of negative entry of this planet into the first house, and this is very pronounced in the sign of Aquarius and somewhat less in the sign of Gemini. We'll talk about that a little later. This very passage through the first house will encourage greater self-confidence that can be turned into successful ventures, because this extraordinarily optimistic approach to life's circumstances instills confidence in others. So the desire for growth and expansion affects how you will present yourself to the world and take action. At the same time, this is the beginning of a new cycle and is a great time to start new projects or commit to new developments in your life. There are some transits that invigorate our lives and give us new sources of inspiration, and this is one of them. Beliefs in you that were limited in the past, today have a less powerful influence on the willingness to achieve goals in your life. You will experience a great sense of possibilities and desires for your future. It will be easy for you to be positive about everything, because Jupiter will shine a magnetic light on you and bring you new opportunities and experiences. The outlook on life will look more positive and optimistic, so it would be good to work on a more constructive way of life and improving knowledge. If Jupiter is said to expand the desire to assert yourself and get more out of life, then you are likely to have more physical energy as well. The vision of life becomes clearer, or you start incorporating something new and motivating. You want to do things in a big way and to start something you have wanted to do for a long time. There is also a tendency to expand physically, so be careful not to overdo the good things in life. Jupiter, otherwise known for expansion, will automatically expand both the personality and the body, but this does not necessarily mean that you will immediately put on a few extra kilos. In fact, as you feel inspired to improve or change your attitude or behavior, you will also feel the need to physically change something positive about yourself. Your body language and dressing style will be more relaxed and casual. When the planets cross the ascendant, there is a transition from the spiritual to the physical world. Then Jupiter brings us new knowledge that we can apply in the physical world through the cycle of the next 12 years. They come in the form of visions or dreams, and you will probably experience them as an intuition or premonition of what is to come. This will help you overcome problems and improve your life. New knowledge shows which direction to take and how to prepare for the future. Transits through the first house are significant because they have a greater influence on defining one's path. This happens precisely because of your attitude and character, and others will see you as a leader. The negative side of this transit that is present in Aquarians is the exaggeration of their own importance, and this is an influential priority for them. They will not look deep within themselves to see the truth about who they are, and use the knowledge gained. They think that they already have it. Their approach to new situations will be less serious and less open to new possibilities. They will ignore experiences and details and apply their childish attitudes and narrow-minded thinking. They will also not be willing to help others achieve their goals by providing support or resources, but will display arrogance. Ultimately, Jupiter represents windows of opportunity, and it's up to them to decide how much happens within those windows. Some will talk more about it and make promises that big and bold changes are on the horizon, but the beginning of action will not be the case. In any case, it is very important that you look to the future now. To be filled with faith that everything will work out. To take advantage of new opportunities that will somehow broaden your outlook on life. To look at the current trends in your life and see how they will unfold, and how you can make the most of them. To focus more on your future and be determined to work on your mental development. By putting out positive energy, you will attract good karma and find that people are more open to your perspectives and points of view. So you can do what you want and be who you are, without feeling constrained. Your worldview is now expanding and you must grow to incorporate that new vision, and you will also have more spiritual or religious experiences as your need for a deeper sense of meaning in life expands. What everyone should watch out for if Jupiter has difficult aspects or relations to incompatible planets, is the intake of fat in the body, especially Gemini at the arterial channels. Protect your liver and don't overdo it with sugar. You learn a lot about yourself by applying the experiences and knowledge you have acquired in the last 12 years, because this is the ideal time to find out who you are, what you can do and how you can improve your life.